Hello everyone and welcome to Infused Transitions. If you are new here, we are so excited that you're here. Welcome. We hope that this video resonates with you and that you give it a like, and we really hope that you decide you like what you hear, see, and feel, and that you decide to become a part of our channel and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when new content goes up. Just so that you are aware, I'm an intuitive reader, which means I may or may not relay channel messages that are what you would find in the guidebooks of whatever given decks I'm using. Because again, I'm channeling, I'm just relaying the information as it's coming in. Also, if you're new here, you may be wondering, well, what are we doing here? I felt inspired to go through the minor arcana, and we just were looking at the different messages. So I asked that you select, in this case, the fives. Select one that speaks to you, draws your attention, pulls to you, whatever the case may be. And there will be timestamps in the description box below to let you know where you can find that reading about that suit. We have already done the aces 2, 3, 4. Feel free to go to the videos and check those out. Heads up, forewarning, videos already done in this series is most of them are in parts, part 1, part 2, etc. And this one may be, others beyond this one may be. This is simply due to one, technical challenges, and you know, like I paused the video to switch out between the sets, and sometimes it's fine and other times it'll just shut off and then it starts a whole new video. I'm not sure why that is. I've checked my settings, etc., etc. Anyway, and I also am house sitting and pet sitting, so I may have to pause to go take care of something, which of course, again, most likely it'll kick me out. But there you go. There you have it. That's what we're doing. I'm using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot, the Gilded Tarot Royale, and the Light Seers Tarot for this series of minor arcana readings. And yeah, I think that's everything. For those of you who are returning, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys so much, your support for the channel, for me, for everyone. I appreciate that when you like, when you share, when you subscribe, when you hit that notification bell. These are all different things and they all matter equally, as this helps get this channel out and the messages out to others who may be looking for information or support or understanding in something that is being touched upon in the readings from this channel. So there you go. Okay, everything said, I'm going to attempt to pause this so I can move the other stuff out of the way and get ready to do the first suit. Be right back. Okay, I have already pre-shuffled the deck, but I will do a couple of little shuffles here real quick. So we're talking about the 5, and in this case, the 5 of Wands. Well, 5s overall are about change. They are about challenges. They can be, of course, conflict. Conflict is a challenge to me. So to me, challenge covers a wide variety of things. We are doing the 5 of Wands, the suit of Wands first. So that is fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't mean you have to be one. This is about conflict, competition, tension, arguing. It can be about inner or outer world, or inner or outer self. This can be multiple people involved. This can be about you and one other person, you and yourself. Just take it how it resonates. Again, always just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. I am showing 2 different 5s and throughout this series, just to kind of give people a visual and an idea of how different cards can be from deck to deck. Artwork does a lot in relaying information, relaying a message. For instance, in these 2 here, to me, sometimes this can be about a collaboration of coming together and they're trying to figure things out, but it can also be, yes, about conflict, arguing, fighting. This one, though, to me frequently reads as there are some things that fall away that just didn't work. And then there's these things where you're still figuring it out. You're in different stages of different things, still progressing forward, still moving forward. As far as like for it being conflict, again, there's going to be things that fall away, things that follow through. So it was just to give you a quick little visual of the differences in how the different decks have different feel in them, which to me ends up influencing what the overall message is for the whole reading as well as for that particular card. Okay? Excuse me. All right, let's get going. So we are pulling 3 for the past. So there's 1, thank you. Get 2 more for the past, up most high. Give us 2 cards, 2 more cards in regards to the past with the 5 of Wands. Yep, that's 1. Felt like 2 for a second there, but. Oh. And this strength, I will look at these. Let's see. Yep, we have the Fool and the Star card. All right. Now, for me, doing this way, this particular time, the past here, again, please realize everybody is in their own journey, their own place and space. Even though I'm doing past, present, future, you can be anywhere in this journey. Time is fluid. Messages are fluid. Go with what is resonating with you personally. What I was thinking here is that the past, this is about the things prior to this 5 of Wands that have set the stage, if you will, or have, you know, this is where you're at now, and it's because this pre-work, pre-stuff has been done prior to the 5 of Wands. Again, take it how it resonates, because for some of you, maybe instead of this stuff is what led up to this, maybe this is the stuff that is part of the actual action of this 5 of Wands, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So again, take it how it resonates for you. Everyone is going to be different because we are all having our own journey. I'm sorry, this thing is hitting the table. I'm trying to move that out a little bit so that it won't touch it. Okay, so right off the bat, we have the 2 of Pentacles. This is about weighing options. This is about trying to find balance. This is about, you know, it's that weight. But we also see how it's, to me, this is also telling me that this is about, you know, this is how life is. Sometimes things go smoothly. Sometimes there's up. Sometimes they're down. And it is about being able to go with that flow and still stay on solid footing, even though, you know, what's going on around us has all this different kinds of movement, and even what's going on for ourselves has movement. We're wanting to be able to get to that place where we can achieve being on firm footing. I really am hearing very strongly for some of you that it's important for you to have some sort of a grounding and connecting practice for yourself. Now, I can hear people going, oh my gosh, you know, that it's, but here's the thing. A grounding, well, and this isn't just about grounding and connecting. Anything that you're wanting to achieve as far as like, you know, grounding, connecting, manifesting practices, whatever, meditation practices, whatever that is for you is what it is for you. You know, like for example, meditation, there are thousands of ways to meditate. Find your way to meditate. Grounding and connecting, there is no hard, fast, set rule. Oh, you have to do it this way. Find what works for you. Some people like a very calm, very gentle, maybe an extended period of time set aside for them to do this for themselves, whether that is 15 minutes or an hour or, you know, 5 minutes or 45 minutes or whatever that looks like for you, that's what works, right? It's just about getting your routine established. And personally, I think it's a good idea to get grounded and connected in the mornings when we wake up and right before we go to sleep at night, or right when we get into bed for the evening or for the night. But yeah, so we've got, there's been this choice or a decision, a weighing of the pros and cons of trying to find balance. There was enlightenment that came into the picture, probably through this weighing things out, right? There was this enlightenment, a new understanding, or an idea, a concept. In order to follow through with this, it's going to require some bravery. It's going to require being courageous. I would also go so far as to say that this new enlightenment may also challenge us to have to, again, find that balance. Learning how to balance out our passions. Not being too caught up in the head and not being too caught up in the emotions. Learning to find that balance. I would also say that this, in this card, we have an angel with us. That there's this guidance. There is this support as we move forward. Now, because we're talking about the 5 of Wands, and again, this could be that whatever enlightenment we've had, whatever choice or decision we've made, whatever new understanding we have, we want to move forward in a way that is aligned and healthy for ourselves. This may require us to pull on our bravery and our courage, and with mastery of our mental and emotional bodies, because we realize there are going to be people who are not going to like our choices and decisions. And, everybody to each to his own, right? But doing and moving for ourselves in a way that is healthy for ourselves is very important. It is going to take a leap of faith, okay? It's going to take a leap of faith to move in that way, towards what you're wanting to create or have or adjust or heal or whatever that looks like for you. But if you choose to be brave and take that leap of faith, do the work, and move forward, and not letting those who oppose you hold you back or hold you down, there is a wish fulfillment available for you. There is a wish fulfillment that can come through for you, which I feel is why we have this angelic support here, helping us to be brave, to be courageous, and to move forward, to stand firm with our choices and decisions. Now, obviously, I'm talking about if we've made a choice or a decision that is healthy and in alignment, right? We're not talking about going off crazy, half-cocked, doing things that are not good for us. But yeah, I'm not taking this because I haven't asked for anything yet. Yeah. And even in the star card, we got balance here. We've got a balancing of 2 things here. We've got a balancing of 2 things here. So it's almost like, even if you choose to take this leap, it's still going to be important for you to move with balance. Yeah. Okay, so can we get 3 for the present, please? Can we get 3 for the present? Thank you. We got 2. Yeah, we got the Hermit, and we have the Victory card. Let's see if they actually let us stick with 3 this time. Could we get 1 more? Could we get 1 more, please? This is for the present. And no, we're not going to keep with 1. Interesting. All right. So we do have the Hermit card. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the 3 of Pentacles. The 4 of Cups. Goodness, guys, come on. Let's knock down how many cards we're giving out, okay? And we do have the Page of Wands. All right. So what I'm seeing here is, this conflict, whatever this is about, it may have us going into the Hermit Cave to do some healing about whatever took place there. It could also be that because we've done our work prior as well, and then this is what took place, we've learned a lot from this experience combined with this previous work. We've learned a lot. We've learned some wisdom. We've learned what works, what doesn't work. We've learned maybe who truly was loyal and meant to be in our life, and maybe who there may be people that it was like, okay, the season has come to an end, or, you know, the sun has set on our time together, which I think of Janice telling Ross that in Friends. So for any of you Friends fans out there, you may know what I'm referring to in the scene. But the bottom line is that, you know, there were things that you've learned about that were very, very valuable. And as long as you take the wisdom and the knowledge that you've gained from this, which is why, you know, the white beard and mustache, you know, to many of us signifies somebody who's very wise, very knowledgeable, because they have been through a lot and they have learned from what they've been through and how to move forward in a way that is healthier, better, more aligned, stronger for themselves. It will lead to a victory, or there's that potential to lead to a victory. Again, you have this wish fulfillment here, the Star card. But again, balance is the name of the game. Utilizing the wisdom and knowledge that you've learned, and that is going to help you to manifest a victory. This victory most likely is going to run into or play a role in this Three of Wands with the Three of Pentacles. These two feel like they go hand in hand. It feels like, okay, I've done a lot of my work, right? I've planted my seeds. I've put my stuff out there. This Three of Wands shows 3 ships out there in various degrees of closeness to them, right? But they're waiting for their ships to come in for all the work that they have put in. And the thing is we do have the Three of Pentacles here. And in this particular deck, to me, the Three of Pentacles looks like this is people coming to you for your services, your products, or your expertise in a field, your craftsmanship. In some way, shape, or form. It could be about a collaboration. It could be about a project, a business partner setup opportunity. You know, that's going to be different for each of you, but there is something there, and it's something that holds potential to earn finances, earn some money in your finances here for your services, your products, your expertise, your wisdom, your knowledge, whatever that is for you. We also see we're being handed another opportunity here. And in this particular deck, it's like almost like this person's just looking down at the ground. It doesn't even look like they're looking at these 3 cups or at the one coming in. Now, take it how it resonates. It can be that you're blindly not seeing the opportunities that are in front of you, that you actually have opportunities in front of you, but you're just not noticing them or recognizing them as opportunities. Can be for some people that you're so stuck in your story, in your beliefs, in your emotions about what was and how hard it was and what other people did and the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's not a judgment. We've all done that, been there, done that kind of thing. But it just feels like some of you are kind of so stuck in that, you're not even looking to see, well, okay, all right. So I don't have, you know, the ultimate over here, but I do have this, this, and this. I can do something with these things. So how can I utilize these as part of my path and journey to get me to where I do want to go and be, right? And we do see this one coming in. Now, it could be that you don't see this cup over here yet. Maybe it's not in his line of vision yet, which to me kind of can feel like at times it's not about that you've missed an opportunity. It could be that it's not made itself manifest into the here and now yet. For others of you, it can be, okay, it can be about a missed opportunity, but the bottom line, either way it reads, we do still have a brand new information coming in. There's a new information here. Wands, again, creativity, passion, intuitiveness, action, movement, and again, action. It takes utilizing what you have to get moving, right? You can work towards bringing something else in, but it takes action to utilize in the movement to get things moving. Now, we do have the Devil on the bottom of the deck, but we have that ending right there, right? the ending, to me, this is like conquering over this. Does that make sense? And then we've got, look at that. You have the 9 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like the stagnancy or the non-movement is what could hold potential to slow you down. But if you pick up what's in front of you, that whatever it is you do have, and you just keep plugging forward and you ask, you know, utmost high, God, source, universe, spirit, whatever that is for you, ask for assistance, ask to be shown the next step, ask, how do I utilize this? How do I utilize what I have in front of me to create what it is I do want in my life, right? Ask, ask, ask. Be open, be willing to receive. That's the other part of it. It doesn't do any good to ask if we're closed off and we refuse to be open to possibilities, or be open to how the information might come through, or even the information itself, because there can be times that we're like, really, seriously, I asked for this and you gave me that. You know what I mean? But maybe being willing to take that, because maybe it's that thing that is going to lead you to what it is you do want, or lead you to another step that puts you closer to getting what you want. Okay, so now let's look into the future, please. Could we get 3 cards? Would be very nice for the future. Get 2 more. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Okay, and can we get 1 more, please? 1 more, please. All right. Sometimes it takes a while. There we go. And no, that's too many. Too many. Let's get 1. Thank you. 1 more. Yep. Leaving things behind. This can be, again, all right, let's do this first though. Again, we have this announcement coming in, right? This announcement can be bringing in information, communication, an idea. It can be announcing an opportunity. And then we have the Page of Cups. So we have a page and a page. To me, this is letting us know that there's going to be things coming in, communications coming in, ideas, concepts, offerings of some sort. Okay? Because these offerings are not aces, which are just the seed, the kernel, the idea, these are things that are already formed in some way, shape, or form, which again could be about a partnership, a collaboration, a project, a business opportunity, a job opportunity, a house movement opportunity, whatever that is for you, a relationship. But then we have this Page of Cups coming in, and to me, this is somebody, it's a very heartfelt, truly felt, genuine offering, and they already have abundance in addition to this cup that they're offering. So whatever that looks like for you. We do also have the 6 of Pentacles here. This is about a balancing of the scales. This is one of the cards within the minor arcana that to me is like the minor arcana's version of the Justice card. This is about equal give and take. It's about, again, keeping things in a balanced state, right? Balance is so critical and important. I believe this balancing of the scales, this a giving of financial support, changes, shifts, something to do with the finances is what is going to allow you to move out and beyond and past this 5 of Pentacles energy, which is can be about, you know, obviously poverty, financial struggle, strife, life struggle. There are things available to you. It's just a matter of, are you going to utilize them? Again, where to go? The cups. There are things available. It's just, are you going to utilize them? But there is a potential for this to, you know, the scales to shift and to be balanced, allowing you to move out and away from this 5 of Pentacles energies. Okay? So there you go. I'm hoping that this makes sense for you. Oh, look at that. See, on the bottom of the deck, again, we have this 5 of Cups. So going from the 4 to the 5, but now look, it's like this person is still standing here, still weeping, crying now over over these 3 cups that are now spilt. You know, again, it does take action. It takes being proactive to create the shifts and changes that we want. Because if we're just going to sit and stare at them or sit and cry about how our life is, but we're not doing things to try to change that, then how is it going to change? Anyway, okay, so there you are for the wands. I hope this all made sense for you. If you are not going to go check out any of the other ones, then thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time. And if you are going to go check out the next ones, then I'll see you over there. Hello, hello, and welcome back. Okay, so we are at the, oops, let me write down that timestamp. We are now looking at the 5 of Swords. And, sorry, 2032. Okay. We are looking at the 5 of Swords and the energies of that. So again, swords, these are air signs. So, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. To me, the 5 of Swords, this is about a victory of a war, of intense war, a long drawn out war. It is a victory, but it is a victory that came with heavy casualties, meaning there could be literal loss of life, there could be a loss of possessions, could be combinations, it could be a loss as in heartbreak. Whatever that is for you, it could be, you know, the loss of friends, of people who were in our life. And they are no more. Something along those lines. Again, 5s are about challenge. They are about change. And sometimes change can be very uncomfortable. Sometimes we're lucky and change is like, oh, wow, that was nice. That was actually quick and easy. And I appreciate that it was like that, right? But that isn't always the case. Again, I've laid out the 2 here. Simply because I wanted to give you an idea of how different the artistry and imagery and cards can give a very different feel or a different story. For this one, it makes me feel like there's been, you know, they're way into their head. They're running something over again and again in their head, or it can mean that they've got somebody who's very toxic that is constantly pecking at them and whispering in their ear and peck, wanting them to change their mind or do what they want versus what is best for you. It could also even be that there's this person over here going, wait, no, don't listen to them. It's not good for you. But you're confused. You're in your head. Or it could be this person is angry because you've left them behind. Whatever the case is, the feel is very different. This card to me is talking about, like I had said, it was a very long drawn out battle. It was very difficult, very challenging. There was a lot of loss involved. But you are victorious. You do still have something with you because your horse is still here behind you, though it has been stripped of its tact. So it doesn't have the bridle and the harness, and it doesn't have its saddle, etc. But it is still there for you. Okay, so that's where we're at with the 5 of Swords. We're going to take a look at that now and start pulling for the past, present, future. Let's hope here that Spirit will give us just the 3 cards for each, but you know, it is going to be whatever it's going to be. I try to keep the readings at a time frame in which people will not too long to where you're not interested anymore, but not so short that you're like, well, that kind of left me hanging. However, I've also learned to go with the flow. And if the video is right for you, it's for you. And if it's not, that's okay. There's so many amazing readers out there for you to experience. So, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay? Let's do one more. Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's get 3 for the past, please. We're talking about the 5 of Swords. Thank you. Get 2 more for the past, please. Get 2 more for the past. Thank you. Nope, that didn't come out. It wanted to, but it went back. Okay. And can we get 1 more, please? Can we get 1 more? Thank you. And it's more than 1 more. Okay. All right. So here we go. So again, this is past, but please, again, take things as it resonates. Though we're doing past, present, future, any one of you can be in any area, spot, or of this journey. Everybody is different. So again, I can't emphasize enough, just take what resonates and leave the rest. So this 5 change, challenge, you know, a victory, but it's been very hard won. The past here, these are the things that took place that led up to that. They can be the foundation for what happened here. Then again, for others of you, maybe you aren't there yet, and these are the things that will come into play. It just depends. Everybody's different. But there was some sort of an enlightenment, some sort of new understanding, could be an awakening of some sort that started you on this journey. Now, we do have 2 here for the Pentacles. So this could be a journey around your money story. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight out of the entire deck. It doesn't, you know, I mean, it's like he is coming, but yeah, he takes his time in getting there. But he is coming, and it is solid. It's solid. You can count on it once it makes it there. Then we have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is about an offering, a message. It can be an announcement. It can be a communication. It can be any of these things coming in. Maybe it's something you've been expecting or hoping or holding on for or holding out for, or on the lookout for. And again, remember, this came from this awakening, this new understanding and enlightenment, excuse me, of some sort. We do have the King of Cups here. Now, with the King of Cups here with the World card is about a victorious ending, but because it's with this King of Cups, it almost feels like this could be a person that came in or is coming in, or is in, that came with this offering of some sort around money. It could be possibly that it started out as a business opportunity, whether that's a job, a service, a product, an entrepreneurship, or whatever, what have you. But it feels almost like it started out as this, but then it turned into having emotions of some sort around either the topic of money or of the partnership itself. And then we have the World card, which to me, this is about endings, and it's a victorious ending. So but yet it's around this conflict. So it could be maybe there was a choice or a decision that had to be made around which one were you going to go with? You know, were you going to focus on your money? Were you going to focus on your love? Again, no one's saying you can't have both, but it would require being balanced. It would require being proactive to keep things in a balanced state instead of leaning too far one way or the other. It could be that you found a way to maintain that balance because, again, we have a victorious ending here. The World card, too, can also be about things being exposed and coming now known to the world. Sorry if you can hear the dog drinking over here. She's kind of loud. So it could be that, you know, things started out in this professional fashion. Somebody developed feelings and then they came out about those feelings. They opened up about it. They shared how they felt about it. this plays a role in this Five of Swords, but let's get some more details. Yeah, see, look at that. Yeah. So I'm going to put them back, but yeah. They're saying put them down here. All right. So, yeah, it could be that, you know, I feel like, yeah, like that was it. Started out in this, and feelings developed, and then somebody came out and shared those feelings, you know, and said, hey, I feel this way about you, and, you know, what do you think about that? Are you open to that kind of thing? From these, I would say that, yes, both parties were open about it. You are learning to have balance because, or you have learned one or the other, or will learn, because you have planted your seeds to change your money story, to grow your money. You're nurturing it. You're taking care of it. It's working, right? It is blooming. It has taken root. It's grown. It's blooming. It's not quite ready yet for harvest, but you're doing the work. At the same time, you've got this love relationship of some sort coming. Now, I'm personally going to say the way I'm reading this is it's love. It could be any kind of love. It doesn't have to be a romantic. It could be a soulmate friend, a soulmate business partner, a soulmate project for you to collaborate on. But I am getting a feeling that it is about a love relationship that possibly started out as a business relationship, and it just moved into a love relationship. Okay, let's get one more for the present, please. Let's get one more for the present. Thank you. Yeah, so there was a lot of heartache. I don't think, it doesn't feel like this is like going to result in heartbreak. Sorry, it feels more like that this coming in and this person voicing how they feel about you, or you voicing how you feel about them, shifted things into this energy and is allowing you guys, either each or whoever is trying to work through the healing of this type of energy, being able to finally let that go. But let's see. Let's get, okay. Yeah, see, there was this, I'm going to move over. There was, whether this is both of your stories, or, one had one and one had the other, or one had two and one had one, whatever the combination is. It feels like there was a lot of heartbreak, which also threw somebody into financial challenges, which could probably be, again, we've got Pentacles, 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 right? Cups, Cups, Pentacles. So it does feel like this coming together is going to shift all this, because then we have this Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, it's turned in your favor. So I would say that whatever this is, whatever type of relationship this is, it holds the potential for both parties to be able to walk away from all of this turmoil, all of this conflict, all of the challenge, all of the struggle and the strife of both financially and emotionally, which we see here. Emotion, financial, financial. Because the wheel is shifted into our favor. Okay, let's get 3 for the future, please. Can we get 3 for the future, please? Nice. All right. So we do have the Star card, the Emperor. Let's get one more. Oh my gosh, we have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. This could be about divine counterparts. Okay, so let's get one more. Let's get one more, please. Quiet. It's all right. We have, okay, so there's thunder happening, but it's not actually raining, and it's not even actually cloudy. We have occasional thunder going, but it's so sporadic that they think it's like somebody out and around. And in addition to that, in the neighborhood here, just a house over, we have somebody putting up a new roof. So I apologize for that. Again, like I said, life is life. You got to learn to roll with the changes and roll with how things go. Okay, so we look at that. See, we have the Hermit and we have the Ace of Wands. So I do honestly feel that, again, all this happening and the wheel moving, this is all a wish being granted. And it does feel like it's a wish for both parties. It feels like there is this huge wish, a really, really big one, and then several other wishes that are coming with it. Again, balance is going to be very, very important. You know, wanting to not get so caught up in your love that you let your money go, not getting so caught up in your money that you let the love go, and not just love and money life areas, but all your life areas. It is a juggling of priorities. It's a juggling of nurturing and attention and rotating and all that other kind of stuff. But we do have one of you or both of you stepping into your power, owning your power. You're like, no, we're getting things done, right? I'm wise, I'm intelligent, I've learned from my mistakes. I know how to be in integrity. I have clarity. I know how to act in those ways and to move forward in those ways. I've had my time in the hermit cave. I've learned my lessons, and now I am taking that wisdom and that knowledge that I've learned from there, and I'm applying it to my everyday life. I do feel like we have a very, very passionate, creative, active, I heard the words hot and heavy, opportunity coming in. Now, again, yes, this could be about this relationship, but it's important to, I'm hearing timing for one, and it is divinely guided, but I am hearing that it is going to be important to not let the mental or the emotional run away with you. Which may be challenging, because I do really feel like this is going to be a very intimately intense calling, if you will, that it would be important to, again, balance. Yes, I feel these ways and I do want this, but at the same time, I want us to move forward with intelligence and wisdom, because I want to invest in something that's actually going to last. I don't want to jump in whole hog and blind and just rush everything. I want to savor. I want to enjoy, right? So there you go, guys. That's what I have for the Five of Swords. I hope all of this makes sense to you. And if you are interested in any of the other fives that we have coming up, we still have the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Then I will see you over there. And if not, then thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and the notification bell. And I'll see you next time. Hello, 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 and welcome back. Okay, so for those of you who chose the Five of Pentacles, let's see. Okay, Pentacles, we're talking about earth energy. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is, the earth realm. So this is about finances. It can be about financial loss, poverty, struggling, lack mindset. It can talk about being left out in the cold. It can talk about, having a lot of worry and stress over the finances. It can be about moving on. It can be about moving on from the financial struggle is what I meant, but it can also be about, sometimes we have things within our reach to change it, but we're so busy in our worry and our stress that we aren't seeing the ways that we have that could help support and assist us in moving out of this Five of Pentacles energy. Now, remembering that fives overall are about change and challenge. Challenge can be conflict, but challenge can be about more than just conflict, okay? I have the two different cards up here from two different decks just to kind of give you a visualization of how different cards, different decks can have different, the imagery can present the information in a different way. Now, in this one specifically, this person is all alone. They've folded, so they've kind of withdrawn into the self. They feel left out in the cold. They feel alone. The door is shut. They are struggling financially. Sometimes even we can feel like, okay, well, maybe even just these 5 are out of reach, whatever that case may be. But you can see here, she has the key. The key is right there. The keyhole's right there. There's nothing blocking her from picking up that key and unlocking the door and moving out of that. Not saying that it's just that simple, but the bottom line is that there's something available there to help and assist, but she's not seeing it because she's so busy being withdrawn into the self that she's not seeing it. She doesn't even have a hope of seeing it because her eyes are down and buried. So there's that one. All right. This is the one we're going to be using. When we look at this, we do have a rat right there. So you may want to look up rat energy, see which way resonates with you. We do have, though, 2 people here. Both have their hand out and up. One is looking to the other person with their hand out, but this person is actually looking up. So you could say to Spirit, God, Source, Universe, Utmost High, whatever that is for you. They're looking to this energy, this light of this 5 of Pentacles. I would say this person is looking to do what it takes to make the change, to create change, and this person is looking for somebody else to be their rescuer. So again, take it how it resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so with that said, we're going to do 3 for the past, present, future, 3, 3, 3, and see what we get in the way of messages. All right. I did not take the time to do extensive shuffling off camera just because for whatever reason my camera is acting up and I have no way of knowing, is it going to shut off just because I paused it for less than 60 seconds, which it has done, literally for less than 60 seconds, or is it going to let me have a whole 60 seconds to shift things? So I'm trying to be careful so that I can try to get everything done in one video so that you guys aren't having to jump around between parts. All right, let's get going. Can I get 3 cards in regards to the past over this 5 of Pentacles, please? 3 cards for the past for the 5 of Pentacles, please. We had 1 flip over there. Let's see what we got. Nice. The Chariot. All right, let's keep going. 2 more for the past, please. 2 more for the past, please. 2 more for the past. And the 5 of Pentacles. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And 1 more. 1 more. You know, I will say, no, that's too many. I will say that this seems to be a running theme for quite a few of the suits in the different numbers. Not that that's surprising. I mean, you know, we've had a lot of changes globally, energetically, etc. All right. All right. So now for the past here, I will say again for everyone, you can be in a different place. Yes, I'm doing 3 for past, 3 for present, 3 for future. However, time is fluid and we are each in our own journey. So you know, maybe this reads this way for you. Maybe it reads diagonally. Maybe you're all over the place. Maybe it is exact. Take what resonates and leave the rest, right? Okay. So the thing is here is it's like, okay, so for me, it was like the past, this is the foundation of this is what's already taken place that has put us in this position. For the most part, that's what I've been getting, but I'm getting a very different vibe and feel in how to read this particular one. I am feeling like there was some sort of a heartbreak that happened that had a direct effect and influence on your finances. Now, frequently that can be the breakup of a significant relationship, whether that was a marriage or a long-term commitment. of some kind, whether that it was that, or maybe it was your relationship, meaning your job, your career, or your own business. Something that was emotionally painful also affected your finances. And I know you guys have heard me say it before, for those of you who have been with me, that, you know, money and finance have a very, very similar frequency and vibration. If we have challenges in one, we typically have challenges in the other as well. Not always, not a given, but not uncommon to have that be the story. When we heal one, we tend to heal the other. When we raise the vibration in one, we tend to raise the vibration in the other, etc. Okay? It feels like there was a lot of movement. There was a lot of things happening. There were things that were being manifested. There were things that were coming to fruition. You had your tools. You knew what to do. You were moving forward. And then it was like, boom, I hit this wall of all this heartbreak. And it took me down this path and this journey. But there was a victory, or there is victory, or there will be victory over both the heartbreak and the finances. I will say that it's one that seems like it was a very long time coming, in the sense of getting through that whole thing, from the movement to the breakdown to the victory and moving forward. All right, let's get some more here. 3 for the present. Let's continue with the story and see what else unfolds. All right. Okay, so sun on the bottom of the deck, that's nice. Okay, so we do have the 4 of Pentacles here, and again, we're talking about Pentacles specifically. So the suit of Pentacles. It's interesting that we got the 4 and we have the King, okay? And the King is coming underneath this. Now, for some of you, it could be whoever this King of Pentacles was a person who played you and stole from you. Okay? This has you in this, I have to hold on tightly to everything that is mine. I can't take any risks. I can't spend anything. I can't share anything, right? There's this lack mentality, but there's also this fear. It's an auto response because of this heartbreak that came through. It was like this person totally played me and I didn't see it. Or some of us did see it, but we didn't respond in a proper aligned way. Proper meaning aligned and healthy for us. Okay? For others, it can be, yes, you came out of this in a victory. You're working to heal this stuff. You've made progress in this way. It is a victory. You're on the right path. You're on the right trail. Just keep moving and going. You're over here. You're like, okay, I'm going to be smarter this time. I'm going to pay attention. I have gained back some of my money. So I'm really wanting to make sure I'm intelligent and wise with this one. I am going to hold on to things, but in a way that allows me to weigh the pros and cons of stuff before I go spending anything. And I am working on manifesting in more, right? Okay. Do you see that? Because it's like over the crown. So it's almost like, yeah, I'm manifesting on more. I'm working for more. I'm asking for more. I'm putting that vibe out there that this is what I would like to receive. I'm wanting to heal my money and not using. So for some of you, it's like using your money as a shield to block your heart. For others of you, it's like, if I heal my money, I heal my heart. Take how it resonates for you. Standing on your money, this is like, no, you're not stealing from me anymore. And then we move on and we have this King of Pentacles. Now, if the King of Pentacles is not this energy, it could be that you are just learning how to be more in control of your money. You are working towards creating your abundance. You're working on moving forward. Or this could be a person coming in who can support and help you to do that. There are opportunities for some of you. The 7 of Cups, people talk about the 7 of Cups being about either opportunities or confusion. To me, it can be either or, and for some of you, it is one or the other. For others of you, it's like you've changed your focus from all of this poisonous, non-serving crap to I'm wanting victory. I'm wanting to heal my money. And yeah, eventually I want love, but it's veiled here. So I feel like it's kind of like, yeah, if it comes in, that'd be a nice bonus. But right now I want to have victory over this heartbreak, which we see here. And now we see here. Do you see the skull that's on the cup? But the leaves, the laurel leaves, which is the symbol for victory, is over that. So I feel like, you know, yeah, you're really working hard to heal your heart, heal your money. You're wanting something solid and true to come in, but your focus is healing your heart and healing your money. Let's get 3 for the future, please. Can we get 3 for the future? 3 for the future, please. Thank you. Okay, we have Hanged Man. Man, that Hanged Man has been coming out. I think it's come out for each one of them. I'm not sure, but seems to be making an appearance in most of them. All right, let's get 2 more, please. Can we get 2 more, please? All right. All right. So we have the 2 of Cups, or we'll do this. The Hanged Man, the 2 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the Star card, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Now you saw me shuffle, and you saw me cut the deck, and you saw me shuffle through each thing. So the cards have been well shuffled. However, I feel like that's interesting because this bottom row, I think most of them came out also for the 5 of Swords. I don't know. Anyway, Hanged Man, new perspective, new understanding, enlightenment. So I feel like because you've shifted your focus from all of the pain, all the hurt, not that you didn't process it, you did your work, and now it's like, okay, now I can let that stuff go, even if there's a little bit of it still there that comes to my mind or that I'm still working through. The majority of your focus, like I said, it is around this healing the heart, conquering this, all of this, having a victory with your money and with your love. And you're doing that. And you do have this new enlightenment, this new understanding. You could be having an awakening. We also have this 2 of Cups coming in. 2 of Cups, this is soulmate energy. Now that can be a business partner. It could be a collaboration opportunity. It can be a friend. It can be family. It can be a romantic, okay? It can be romantic. There is this 5 of Swords energy right next to that. And again, I feel like it's because you have the enlightenment here, and then you have that here, and there, that's what's bookending it. I feel, and this person's looking over there. I feel like it's not so much that it's combative. I think it's creating change, because 5s are about change, right? And you got another 5. So you have 5, 5, 5. So you may want to look up the number 5 and see what those energies are and see if anything in that resonates for you. But I feel like in this particular instance, this person is saying, you know what? I've fought long and hard. I have worked really hard to heal, to win whatever battles I've had to win. I've looked at myself. I've done my shadow work. I've done my inner child work. I've worked really hard to get where I am. I am open to love. I am taking everything that I have learned, that I now understand, and I'm going to use it in this new relationship so that it's a healthy one, right? And this relationship is very divinely watched over. We do have the angel there in this one, okay? We have a wish coming true. And I believe the wish coming true, for me, the Star card, it's like you have one big, big, big wish, and then you have several other wishes that it feels like multiple things, blessings, wishes, however you want to say that, are coming in for you. It will be important to maintain balance, which I just talked about over here. Maintain balance so you don't throw yourself out of alignment again. But one of these things that is changing for you is your money story. You're going to be able to walk away from this 5 of Pentacles. Having this Five of Pentacles in here twice is telling me that this has been a really long battle for you to heal your money. All right. And again, in this, you can see the differences here. In this one, again, like I said, this person's looking for this one to save them. This one's looking up. This one's using, you know, daydreaming, wishing, manifesting, sending things out to the universe. This one's doing something about it. This one's looking for someone else to rescue them. And over here, when we get down to the end of the deck, now both of them are facing out and they're both like, yeah, we're leaving this behind. We're not staying in this anymore. We've turned our direction. We're heading out. We are now out of this energy, and we're clearly out of that energy if we are going from being heartbroken to this. And we do have someone coming in. Okay, if this person is not the representation of what caused all of this, then this person is the representation of this Two of Cups energy. And of course, again, if it's the King of Pentacles, you got to figure male or female, doesn't matter. The energy is what we're talking about here. If you're into an intimate relationship with this person, it is going to affect your finances. And I believe it is going to allow you to walk away and leave that poverty behind. Those challenges of your finances behind, as well as of the challenges of your heart. All right. And again, as I talked about, Two of Pentacles. So this is a choice. This is a weighing. This is balancing. What are your pros and cons? This could be about you trying to decide, do I want to get involved with this person or not? I don't want the fact that they have money to be, you know, what I base my decision on. I don't want to be that way, or however you want to say that, right? You want something of quality. It also is saying that, you know, again, you've put your blessings out there. You've manifested. You have planted your seeds. You've done your work, right? This person who's looking up and who's doing the work. So you have success. It's just a matter of waiting for those ships to come in. But you are standing on solid footing while you're waiting. But this is about pros and cons. This is about balancing. This is about maintaining balance, being flexible, being adaptable. So there you go. That is what we have for the Five of Pentacles. I hope this was helpful for you. I do ask that if this resonated with you, if you enjoyed the video, and if you're not going to continue over and go watch the next suit, which is our last suit of cups, that you give us a thumbs up, subscribe if that feels like it resonates with you, and hit that notification bell, as this lets you know when new information goes up. And if you're not following over to the next suit, I just want to say thank you for being here. We appreciate you, and catch you next time. And goodbye. And if you are going over to see the cups, I'll see you there. Okay. Hello, and welcome back. All right. So we are on our final suit for the fives. We are going to be doing the Five of Cups here. So again, remembering fives overall are about change and challenges. The Five of Cups specifically are water energy. So we're talking Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Not that you have to be one of those. That's just the energies kind of the category of cups, okay, or the suit of cups. Excuse me. So cups, the Five of Cups specifically, this is about emotions, loss, melancholy, grief, disappointment, failure, being pessimistic. It's about setbacks. It's about time to move on. You know, so again, the fives are challenging. I mean, there's no way to get around that. Fives are challenging. It's just, you know, no matter what the suit is. And the Five, or the Cups, again, like I said, is emotionally oriented here. I'm showing the two different kinds to just kind of show the differences in artwork and how that can influence the messages that we receive, and how they convey the information, okay? In this one, to me, this cup actually even looks like a serpent when you first look, or a cobra. That looks like a nest with an egg in it. She has her foot in the bowl that is spilling over into that nest. We have 3 bowls that are already empty, and she has this one with lights in it in multiple colors sitting right next to her, but she's so focused on her foot in this one and on this egg. She's focused on that egg. This is when people get, they get so focused on the potential of what something was. They're mourning and grieving the loss of what they perceive could have been, what the potential of it was, what it may have grown into. They're not even mourning or looking at the loss of what actually was. Usually when this happens, it's, you know, if you took off your rose-colored glasses, if you took off your, I have to make this special to justify why I stayed so long kind of thing. No judgment. Everybody's been there, done that, whether they admit it or not. You know, myself included. The bottom line is you know, it's time to let that go. It's time to let that go. It's time to be honest with yourself. And then it's time to start your process so that you can move forward. Okay. Then we have this 5 of Cups. And again, it's kind of the same thing, only this person, it's almost like all the cups are, you know, they've got the 3 cups here dumped over in front of them. They've got the 2 behind them that are still standing, and it's almost like if you would just turn around and look, you would see there are 2 more there available for you. And this person's not even looking at what was spilt. They're just kind of spacing out. They're staring off into space. They are so drawn into themselves that they're not, it's almost like, you know, when we check out mentally, emotionally, we just withdraw. We withdraw from life, we withdraw from processing, we withdraw from growth, etc. and so forth. Okay, so let's get moving. We're going to pull 3 cards for the past, present, and future, 3 for each one, and we will see what messages unfold for us in this story for the 5 of Cups. Okay. Do one more. And then we will just cut the deck. All right, let's get going. All right, so let's get 3 cards for the past in regards to this 5 of Cups. Woo. All right, that's more than 3, but you know, okay. We have the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, whoa, and the Death card. Now look at this. The 5 has been clarified by 2 more 5s. So, yes, conflict and challenge are at the very, very, very basic base of what 5s are about. But because we have 3 of your 5s, 3 5s showing up in here, I would suggest it may be good for you to look up the energies of 5 and see what else you can find out about the energies and the messages of 5. See what resonates with you and leave the rest. This can also tells me that for whoever this applies to, whoever was drawn to the 5 of Cups, that whatever this battle has been for you, it has been a war. It's been an all-out war. It's been several battles. There is victory, but it has been at heavy, heavy casualties and heavy loss. And again, you know, it's not saying that there's no reason to be mourning and grieving, and no, we're not saying that there's no reason for this. But what we are saying is you can still go through the grieving and mourning process, but it's not about stopping living, right? Again, we're being shown that there's this focus on what has spilt and not paying attention to what still remains. There's still, and I wish I could remember which deck it is. I want to say it's in the Light Seer's Tarot. And I want to say might be the 5 of Swords. Oh, wait, no, it ain't. It's right here. It's the Gilded Tarot. It's the 5 of Swords, but it's in the Gilded Tarot Royale. The person's, you know, their horse is still there. You see that? All the tact is gone. So there's no bridle, there's no halter, there's no saddle. but the horse is still there. And the horse is the transportation. The horse is the means to go somewhere else, to begin again, to start anew. And again, it's the same thing. The Two of Cups are there. The Two of Cups are there. You still have things available to you, but it takes shifting your focus from what was and what you're mourning and crying over potential that wasn't even already manifested into reality. And for the things that were manifested into reality, again, they're gone. If they're gone, they're gone, right? And again, it is not belittling the depth of the loss or the hurt or the pain by any means at all. But it is saying, rather than staying stuck, there are options and opportunities available for you that will allow you to begin your healing process and begin shifting your focus and allowing you to move to a new place and space. And you will continue to go through your mourning and grieving as you're doing this, but you're also changing your reality. You're also creating a difference for yourself. We do see an end here too. We see the Death card, so that, and it makes sense. Everyone's, well, yeah, of course it's here because I had all this loss. Yes, you did. But the Death card is also about a new beginning, because where things have ended, there is a new beginning, right? You are being highly, highly encouraged to shift your focus to something that is available to you, to start moving through and shifting your focus. We also see the Nine of Pentacles here. So for some of you, this maybe one of the things that you had lost was about your financial independence, or your independence overall, with an additional emphasis on your finances. Okay. Now, here's the thing too. This can be the groundwork, the foundation of what led you up to here. But because of the way this one has laid out, I feel like it's both. This is what's led to that, but it's also about the fact that this is what you're stuck in. All right, let's get 3 for the present, please. 3 for the present. Yep. Let's get one more, please. Let me get one more. Yeah, see? All right. Read a couple of different ways. All right. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So in the one way, there can be this, okay, you know what? I'm done with all of this. I am cutting the things out of my life that create so much dissension, so much conflict, so much argument, so much tension. I'm cutting these things out because they're just not serving me. They're not good for me. And I'm going to allow myself then to move into my power as the King of Wands, to be creative, to be open, to be passionate, to be curious, to want to take action. Because yes, I really do want this. I really do want the 10 of Cups. I want that family and home and the beauty and the love. But I got lost along the way, you know. But it's going to take stepping into that King energy and cutting out those things that are just not good for you. Moving on from that. It could be that the other way I'm getting this is, it could be that this ending brought in someone new. One of these could be you. One of these could be this other person. What is in between you two? There's all of this conflict, all of this butting of heads. It feels like this one has his guard up. This one has his guard up. But this one is feeling more nurturing, where this one is more in their head. This one wants to sit back and analyze and get stuck in their head. And this one wants to be impulsive and move forward. But again, it's like, but you're both not wanting to give up control. Why? Well, because of the experiences of the past. So here's the thing. Experiences of the past, they can either be tools that we utilize to incorporate new wisdom, new understanding, so we move forward in ways that are more balanced, aligned, and harmonious. or we can use them to allow ourselves to put up shields, walls, and to block not just people, but opportunities and things to come forward for us. So it's kind of like you're going to have to make a choice or a decision of what you're going to do. Do you see that? We got the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The other part of that is for some others of you, and again, it's not about male or female. We're talking energies. It's almost like the two of you coming together, you both have, you both want to be the leader. You both want to be the one in charge. You both want to be in your masculine energy. And I feel like it's because of this. It's like, no, I'm not letting anybody in to have that chance again. So yeah, I'll love you, but we're doing it my way, and I'm going to have all these rules and stipulations. I'm going to be in control, yada, 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 which then tells us, yes, you still have more work to do before you're going to be in a healthy place to get into a new relationship. And again, if you're trying to have an intimate relationship, we're not talking gender here, we're talking energies. If you're trying to get into a new relationship and you're both in the feminine energy, it's not going to work. If you're both in the masculine energy, it's not going to work. If you have one and one, you got a better chance of it working. There is this desire and or potential, depending on how you look at it, for this Ten of Cups, having the whole shebang, the happiness, the joy, the family, security, stability, etc., etc. But there are still conflicts and things that are either going to have to be let go of. I would say that whether they let go of or you learn how to work with them, either which way, they need to be incorporated in a healthy, balanced way. So you can let go of the hurt and the pain and the stuff that's non-serving, and you can utilize that which you've learned in a healthy way. Okay, so let's pull 3 for the future, please. 3 for the future, please. Did we have one flip? Oh, I guess not. All right. Oh, we did. We did. There it is. Ah! It was this one from the other one I used. That's funny. All right. Because it fell out though, and it's from another deck, and I actually could have sworn that I had actually removed that right away. This could simply be that whatever this conflict is that's between the two of you, it is definitely from an outside source. Meaning it's something from the outside that is trying to create this conflict. Do you see that? Because it's a completely different deck. And though, yes, I had it up here, I could have swore I put it up there, but clearly, obviously, I didn't. But, everything happens for a reason. So it could very well be that is an outside source trying to create havoc and influence. It does feel like, again, if we're going to be going for this, it could be causing a tower moment for the parties involved. It could be creating a tower moment for that outside source, and that's why it's creating the conflict. But there is this potential for union, and it could be just maybe that the union isn't approved upon, or it could simply be that, the union itself may not work out so well because the energies are just going to keep butting heads. So take it how it resonates, whether the tower is about this or whether the tower is about just the fact that it's two energies that are just holding the same male-female energies, and so it's just not working because there's a fight for control. There's a fight for control within the relationship, and there's this desire. This is what's being desired, but it's and there's two people falling out. And interestingly enough, this person is in blue, that person's in blue, this one's in red, that one's in red. So it could be that you're just in for a bumpy ride, but the bottom line is on the outcome here, you still have, your pentacles that you have planted. You are creating your abundance. Okay? No, let's not use that one because I have the next round of them already pulled out. This is still also the Light Seers Tarot. It's just I already have the sevens pulled out of the one I have up here for the next number that we're going to be covering. So we're going to get some clarity on this one. I'm wanting to know who these two kings are. And I'm wanting to know about this Tower and the Union. So let's see what we can find, okay? All right. Give me some more clarity on the King of Swords, please. Give me some more clarity for the King of Swords, please. Thank you. Okay. Let's get some on this Five of Wands. Get some clarity on the Five of Wands. Nope, that's too many. But you do see that that this came out on the top along with this. So there's still healing that needs to be done. So I'm really feeling like, and I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but before you even try to jump in and have an intimate relationship with somebody, they're telling me to shuffle. It may be really important for both parties and for the quality of the foundation of the relationship to be on a healthy foundation. Things may need to be paused until both of you have gone in and had time to do more work on your heartbreak. All right, let's get some more on this Five of Wands, please. Can we get some clarity, a clarifier for the Five of Wands, please? Wow. They're really taking their time to come out with this one. Five of Wands. You can always, fast forward past. All right, so there is victory over this Five of Wands. There is a victory over this Five of Wands. All right, and then we'll talk about this in a minute. Let's get a clarifier for the King of Wands, please. Can we get a clarifier for the King of Wands, please? Thank you. King of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Judgment. All right. So here's part of what I'm seeing, okay? We have the King of Swords here, and the King of Swords came out as a clarifier with the Two of Wands. As I said before, the King of Wands, this person is way more about, let's just slow down about this. Let's really think about this. Let's weigh our pros and cons. Let's analyze this, analyze this, analyze this. This has them, they even may have already made a decision or choice, but you see she's still sitting inside. She's not taking her choice and going out there. It's like, well, I know what I want to do, but I'm just going to kind of hang back, sit back, see what happens, okay? Then you got this King of Wands, okay? If you're not a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, maybe you're going to be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We are very action-oriented. They can be very impulsive, passionate, creative, innovative, moving. I want to create it. I want to go, right? That's just the energy. It can be difficult for them to harness that without a lot of practice and getting into a place of mastery. The King of Wands came in with the Knight of Wands, which again, you see the horses rearing in the back there. They're playing their drum, they're doing their thing, and the horse is ready to go. It can create this, again, there's this opposites Opposites can be fantastic. Opposites can be incredible with each other, but it's about learning to find that balance between the two so that you actually complement each other versus headbutting and working against each other. Okay, we have the Five of Wands as a clarifier. Now, this particular deck shows 2 things falling away, 3 things continuing on the journey upward. The one is reaching for the, well, 2 are reaching for the light. Excuse me, one is closer than the other one to getting there. And again, that could relate to the competition between the 2, but it could also be your own internal competition. One is wanting to be logical. One is wanting to move forward in passion. One is focusing on love. One is focusing on just getting my shit together, you know, whatever that looks like. And then there's this other one is like bringing up the rear. It's like, yeah, don't forget me. I'm trying to, you know, work up to this also. So it could be about things falling away as well as what's remaining. Again, surprise, surprise. What's falling away? What is remaining? Right? Change. Change can be challenging. It kind of feels like this Wands person, I mean, come on. This person is the Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, Page of Wands. Not going to lie, people. I mean, I always try to make sure that my own energy stays out of a reading. But I find it funny because I'm a quintuple Aries. And there's a lot of Aries energy on this board. So anyways, but we've got, you know, the Knight, the One, and then the Page. And the Page is like, there's this new opportunity. There's this spark of an idea that let's put the action to it. There's this creativity. There's this communication. It's like, yeah, I'm on board, man. I'm like so ready to go. What are you doing over here sitting around waiting? Right? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? And then there's this Judgment. Judgment is about a new beginning, but it's also about that rebirthing process. It is about, I don't know if you can see it very well in there, but again, it's very much about the rebirth. Do you see how there she is here, but she's also here? It can be, you know, kind of almost like signifying that, yes, you've done the work, but you're like so ecstatic, literally ecstatic over the triumph of not feeling in this conflict anymore, not feeling in this 5 of energies of anymore of all this heaviness, right? You're ready to shoot right on up there. You're ready to just go, 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 go. You're ready to embrace these 3 cups that are remaining and let those other ones fall down. And it's, you know, where's the flip-flop? Now, not necessarily needs to be flip-flop. Maybe in this particular deck, they're like, maybe it's more about the other 2 falling away and the 3 that are active and in front of you, running and moving with those, right? The bottom line is it just really feels like that whoever this King of Wands is, they have a lot of Wands power, energy, way of being behind them. And maybe that's why the conflict is there, is because they are so ready to go. This person, not so much. This person needs time. They need time to figure things out. They need time to assess. They need time to decide, is this my best course of action? This person may have also been through their own set of 3 5s, and maybe you're farther in that than they are. Maybe theirs is more fresh, which has them being more cautious. Maybe they do want this 10 of Cups. They do want this union, but they are also holding back. They can get stuck in their head. This is not saying it's all you. They can get stuck in their head. Can we get a little more about this King of Swords, please, with the 2 of Wands? I mean, this person has plans. They've got their van brochure ready. They've got the globe. They've made their choice, their decision. But they're still in their head. They're still like, okay, well, I've made my choice, but I'm still sitting here. Yeah, look at that. King of Wands and heart healing. with the Nine of Wands. Now, these two wands, these, not 2 wands. The 4 of Swords is about still healing their heart. The 9 of Wands in this particular deck. Now, in the other decks, the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, but all the wands except 1 is behind them. In this particular deck, however, the wands are wrapped. She still has them blocking her way, and she still has her torch of hope. Sorry, of hope. Wow. This person really is going to have a hard time being open to communicating how they feel. Even look at her expression on her face. She's like, yeah, I don't know if I can really trust you with that. You know, I want to. There's this hope. I have this light of hope. I'm not really sure I want to. All right. And it's because their wound, didn't I just say that their wound is fresher, I think, than yours? Or vice versa, whatever way works. One of you, your wounds are more fresh than the other person's. The other person has done their work. They have been doing this work for far longer, so they're farther in their space, and that's why they're so ready to go forward, because they've done the work. They know what they want. They're balanced. They're this, they're that. This person, however, their wounds are more fresh or fresher, however you want to say that. And so they're still holding back. They're still holding back. Interesting thing is, though, look at this. This person is also the king, has the King of Wands. They also have this fire energy. They could be Aries, they could be Leo, could be Sagittarius, but they also have this very fiery energy, but it's been wounded. It has caused them to decide, maybe I need to hold back. Okay? So even though whoever is the one that wants to move forward so quickly may feel sure, may know it's right, etc., it may be about being there for their potential partner at this time and letting them continue with their journey to heal. Leave it in a friend status, leave it in acquaintanceship, whatever that looks like for you. Allow that person to have their journey. You can still keep moving forward in, you know, healing your money, growing spiritually, learning whatever it is you want to learn, looking at your other life areas. You know, you can still go out there and date. It doesn't mean you have to be exclusive with this person, whatever the case may be, whatever is comfortable for you. But I'm just saying there's still things that you can look at and be doing instead of this push, push, push to jump in. Okay, let's get a clarifier for the Tower, please. Thank you. That was quick. Wow. Yeah. See, 10 of Swords, an ending. That's why it's so earth-shattering, is because it's ending. And we have this 10 of Cups with now the King of Pentacles. So it feels like this person, it does feel like it's all one and the same person. I will say that. This person does want that 10 of Cups. And you have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. I think I said Pentacles, but I meant Cups. So you have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. You have this twice. This to me is very strong in saying, you know, there is a very strong potential for this to work. But this person just needs to be able to go through their process. You were able to go through yours. They need that same courtesy to be able to go through theirs. This person does feel like, it feels like they're all the same person, but just like all of us, you know, we wear many different hats at work. We wear many different hats at home. We also wear different hats in our healing journey, in our ascension journey, for ourselves. Okay. So any last bit of information, advice, knowledge, anything you want to share with us before we end this one for the 5 of Cups? Thank you. Yep. All right. So we have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. I think this is to say that it's not about being stingy. It's not about being stingy. They are actually quite open with their money. It is their heart. This is what they're guarding. And you notice she's holding this like to her chest. Okay. It is their heart that they're guarding. They, you know, they're just where they are where they are. Second one that came out face up, Temperance. See, patience. This person just needs to have the courtesy of time to allow themselves to do what they need to do. When they are ready, though, Knight of Swords, they are going to come in very quickly. It feels like their time of needing this extra time, it may not seem like it to you, but it feels like it is coming to a close, and that they are going to be ready to move forward in a relatively, I wanted to say short, and then it was like soon, but I hesitate to say that because short time and soon time for us here in this reality is very different than what it is, you know, in the ethers. But, you know, those are the words I got. Now, don't get all excited because short and soon doesn't necessarily mean what your definition of short and soon is. This is a lesson I have had to learn over and over again. But this person, you know, when they're coming through, they're going to be coming through with their Nine of Cups. So they have the Nine of Cups, which is being content. They're, you know, being content with their life. They just need to be allowed to go through the process. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Ten of Cups here twice. So, you know, and again, on the bottom of the deck, we have this Five of Swords, which, yeah, the person is stuck in their head. They're going over and over this stuff, and they will get to the place where they're going to decide to shift out of that. So there you go. I hope this was helpful. Again, it is just about allowing them to have time to catch up and get on the same page. Okay? And then you won't be butting heads anymore. Okay? All right. So hopefully this was all helpful to you guys. If it resonates with you, I ask you to give it a thumbs up and to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share if you know someone who this would be helpful for. And I appreciate all of you so very much.